Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Crafty Crow Show. Today's video is going to be a quick, just general look at some new stuff that we got for a future project. We had to have this first before we could do the future project. But I'm going to give you just a quick look at it, see what we got. Budget-friendly things for random tools that you might probably need, and for different projects, especially woodwork kind of stuff. Hint, hint, that's what it's going to be. So, let me get you down here, show you this. I ain't going to take up too much of your time. We're just going to take a general overview of what we've got, and then later on we'll do a review and see what we think about it, with the things individually. But stick with us, come with us. Let's take a look at these new little items we got and see what come in the mail. Random size, or random grit sandpapers for an orbital sander, which will give you a hint of, what we're getting next. There was two different kinds. Both of these will be in my Amazon store. All this will be in my Amazon store link, and that should be down here on the bottom. If not, send me an email, because I'm still trying to figure out the Amazon thing. But two different packs of just random size sanding discs. No big deal. To go with those, we've got the Skil 5-inch random orbital sander. Now, I picked this one, Milwaukee and all these other brands, all these other expensive brands are nice, but we don't have a ton of money, right? So, here is the Skil. The thing that I think was cool about this, though, that I wanted to show you all, is this is the dust collector. And it's a, just a clear thing. It will collect it in there. We'll have to see how this works, if it's worth anything or not. But if you need to get some sawdust out to mix in with some glue or something, I think this will be a pretty good thing to have, and it might keep some of the dust down. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I thought this was cool. This was the only one that I found that had something like this. Other than that, just a random, round the mill. This is my first orbital sander, so I don't know a whole lot about them. You've got your settings from 1 to 6 up here. Well, just an orbital sander. So, Skil brand, Skil's good. It's not the top of the market, but it's not horrible either. And this thing is actually way heavier than what I thought it would be. It kind of surprised me. So, Skil random orbital sander. Next, we've got a Wagner heat gun. And this heat gun, let's see if I can show you here on the hot air paint removal tool. Oh, I cannot remember right off the heat settings this does. I know there's probably better ones out there, but this one has a lot of attachments. It's got this flat attachment that you can put on to kind of isolate. It's got a smaller nozzle. I don't know if you can see that. I'm being loud, ain't I? Got a smaller nozzle to concentrate it more. And then got this directed wide nozzle. So it comes with these attachments and stuff with it, which was kind of cool to me. I've never had one of these either. I know they make bigger ones, but Wagner, that's just another. I'm sure all this crap is made in China, like everything else is. Even the expensive stuff usually is, for the most part. But this was budget friendly, and this worked in my budget. So, heat gun, random orbital sander, and then one that I'm probably not going to use on this next project, that I've been wanting for a while, is a scraper set. Now you've got the burnishing rod, so you can sharpen them. And then you've got just different scraper blades. And it's for woodwork. If you don't know what it's for, there will be a video in the future, because there will, with a different kind. But you can do this instead of sanding on your woodwork projects, because you create an edge on all these with this burnisher, and I'm going to have to go over all these and kind of get them the way I want it. But you would scrape the wood. You can see what it's doing to the workbench. This gives you a scraping and gives you a smooth finish without having to use sandpaper. So some of the nicer projects and stuff, I think it would look good and bring out the wood grain and stuff better than sanding. And that's all she wrote for that. Like I said, not a long video. I ain't going to hold you up too much, but just want to show you these tools. You'll see these used on the next video, at least the heat gun and the orbital sander. But after we use them some, we'll give a good honest opinion on them and see if it's something that could work for our budget, you know, because we're not all rich and we can't afford all the nice things in the world, especially if we're going to use some of this stuff just for every now and then. The heat gun does look a little smaller. I think the orbital sander will be just fine. Only time will tell. So we'll come back to these individually as we use them. You'll see these in future videos. Just wanted to bring you in and see some of our new equipment update and let you know what we got, so then you can see how they work. So that's all we got. Until next time, love one another, as the good Lord tells you. We'll see you guys on the next video.